What is up? What's good? It is Space Lotus, Sade, aka myself. I don't know. I shouldn't have said. What's good? I am back on YouTube for today. I'm gonna say it like that every time I post a video. I'm gonna say I'm back on YouTube for today, because whenever I say I'm back and I'm gonna be posting, it doesn't happen. And I'm not, to be honest, I just suck at being persistent when it comes to YouTube because life gets in the way, or I let life get in the way. But yeah, so this video is all about how I'm not smoking anymore and how I stopped and why you should stop. I mean, I can't force you to stop because I understand why people smoke for different reasons. Like, if I could, I probably would pick up a blunt. Say nah. I came to a point in my life where I already felt like, you know, I enjoy smoking, but I should probably stop. I should probably stop for real, because I think about 2-3 years ago I posted a video like why I quit smoking, and then one on why I'm smoking again. Now another one about why I quit smoking. So as you can see, there's breaks and then there's relapses and then there's breaks again. But I think this is the first time that I'm stopping and actually saying, wow, I don't even want to go back to it. Like, I actually don't want this to just be a break. I actually want this to be the end. So it all started with the fact that I got a new job that I had to take a drug test for. And you know, people that smoke, we all got this thing in the back of our mind. Especially we did a drug test before and we passed it, even though we were still smoking. We like, you know, we got this now. We know exactly what we gotta do. We gonna drink this, boom, drink this the day before. We gonna stop smoking like 3 days before, do a little detox real fast. I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be good. Or I'm gonna get some monkey piss, whatever way, I'm gonna be good. And then comes to find out you're not good. And the crazy thing is that I got the job, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I was lucky enough where they were like, you know, we didn't get your test results yet, but we're gonna let you start anyway. And I worked for a good week. And then that Friday of my first week, I get a call from the medical place saying, it said positive for marijuana, so what are you gonna do? I love working with dogs. I've been working with dogs for about 3 years in different settings. So this job is everything. And it comes to find out that I did not pass my drug test after working there for a week and seeing how much I got paid after a week. I'm like, oh my God, I done fucked up. I done lost something good, all because I wanna, I'm like, shit. But luckily enough, the owner comes to me and she talks to me. And that's when shit, that's when shit get real. Technically, as a trainee, because you have to train for like a month, and it was only my first week in, she could have fired me. She could have been like, sis, you gotta go. Like, bye. You told me you thought you was gonna pass. You didn't pass, so peace. But instead of doing that, she actually had a heart-to-heart with me, talk about all the consequences and the repercussions of smoking weed. And I had this conversation plenty of times with plenty of people. I read a lot of articles. I seen a lot of videos. It never touched me the way this one did. I don't know if it's because it was the boss of a job that I really want. I think it was that and the fact that I really want this job that made me think like, yo, I really gotta stop. And the fact that she said random drug tests with me, I definitely have to stop, because she checked me and I just decided I'm gonna just do it anyway. I'll lose the job and I don't want that to happen. And another good reason is that she said she knew at least 5 people who were her friends that committed suicide from being like straight stoners for their whole life, because there comes a point where you basically don't feel a lot. You miss out on a lot of life. You don't feel a lot that happens in life and live a lot of life because you are under the influence, because you are high. And it comes a point in life where it all hits you and you can't handle it and you end it. And when I heard about that's really what made me go, whoa, maybe this recreational drug is more dangerous than we really think about it. And she made a good point. She was like, see, when I was younger, we didn't think about the consequences of it because you don't see it until you get older. And then you see all the people that kept doing it. You see what happens to them. And I feel like that's the generation that we're in right now, is that we don't see what we can do to you in the long run because we aren't there yet. And I think 30 years down the line, the people that keep smoking and never stop smoking, will see what happens to them and be like, damn, we didn't think it would be that serious. Definitely blew my mind, blew it. And I was like, whoa. But this is the first time that I think I mentioned before, the first time that I don't have really bad withdrawals. And I think it's because I'm in such a growth stage of my life that I don't want it. Like, I actually don't want it to the point my body's like, sis, I don't even care. Like, I'm happy you let this go. Like, I'm not even about to do the most because you did. Like, I'm good. I'm happy you did too. Like, I think the only thing that I got, like, the only withdrawal I really have from quitting is horrible fucking night sweats. Like, I be soaking wet in the middle of my sleep, and it's so annoying because it is winter, which means I get extra cold because my body is wet, but yet I'm sweating. I don't know, very annoying. But I haven't got the irritation, the nauseousness, the all the extra shit that you get. Like, usually after a day of not even getting weed, I'll be mad, like, oh my god. But when I stopped, it wasn't like that. And then I try to recover with smoking Black and Miles to kind of like back up the fact that I stopped smoking weed. So whenever my body felt that urge, I'll be like, let me get a Black and Miles. Black and Miles disgust me. Every time I smoke them, I have to wash my face or wash my hands right after and put an incense on the porch because I cannot stand the smell. And they make me have to shit, and they make me lightheaded and nauseous sometimes. So I finally put that to an end. So right now, I am sober Billy, bro. I don't smoke nothing, and I don't drink, and I feel great. But this is not a video to say, like, quit smoking weed right now is wrong for you. You're gonna die in the future. Do it now. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I finally stopped and quit for real. But I do recommend that, like, as young people, we really do take a time out for it and just stop. I know it's recreational. It's becoming more recreational. But I think we should all slow down at some point. And we don't think that it's addictive. Let me tell you, it is. Especially if you're somebody like me who do have addictive behavior. At least that's actually like hereditary, like in the family. Like that is a thing. So it's something you think, oh, I'm not addicted to it. It's just weed. It's just weed. But you can. That moment where you don't have it and you get irritated because you don't have it, you're addicted. And it's not because the same way like hard drugs, but it's just that THC is still in your body. And as long as it's still there, your body's gonna be like, just let me get high just a little bit. So it is some kind of addictive property to it. Especially, which I found out through my own experience, is especially addictive if you are putting it in cigarillos, if you're putting it in Dutches and backwoods and everything, because at that point you're not even just addicted to the weed, you're addicted to the tobacco that is on the leaf, just like a cigarette, and you keep going back. Because I started smoking high hemps, which, hold on, the crazy thing is that I just drink, oh god, oh gosh. But if you are still smoking, start smoking these. It rolls like a blunt, but it is vegan, it is hip paper, it is not tobacco. And once I started smoking these, I realized that I smoked less because I just felt a straight high. I didn't feel like I had to smoke right afterwards. The thing that was making me feel like I had to smoke right after I already smoked was the paper I was rolling in. Well, the tobacco and the leaf, tobacco leaf, fuck, you know what I'm trying to say? That I was rolling it in made me more addicted to it. And yeah, since I stopped, I read more. I'm a lot more motivated for a lot of stuff. I clean my room more, which is a big thing, because if you know me, you know how my room can get. But it's been like 2 weeks, my room been good. Like, I've been keeping up with it, keep my clothes clean, like everything has been so well. I do word puzzles now just to do something, because I'm so used to like spending at least every other hour on the porch smoking weed, that now instead I'm doing word puzzles, I'm reading different stuff, I'm meditating, you know what I mean? And it's just beautiful. And if you're looking to quit, I think the best advice for you is to be honest. I stopped cold turkey and I'm good, surprisingly, because I've, been smoking 2 years straight since my last break. But I don't think it's impossible to stop cold turkey, because a lot of people say, oh, it's hard. But I really think if you have the right motivation, the right mindset, the right, like, thought about quitting, then I don't think the withdrawals are that bad, and I think that it is easier. Like, you know, alright, boom, I'm about to stop smoking because I got this new job. I want to keep this job, I'm making good money, or I want to stop because I'm finally doing this, or I'm finally got this girl. Like, whatever it is, whatever motivation you got is going to make it easier to stop smoking. So if you got to find a motivation just so you can stop, do that. And if you want to keep smoking, do that. You feel me? Just like I said, try to roll it in these, try to do bongs, or just try to do it less, because I just don't want this generation to just go downhill because we all just think that this recreational drug is just, it doesn't do nothing to us. Because from someone that loves me and did it for so long, I can tell you it does do something. You know, it does. We just don't like potheads. We just don't like to admit it because we like it, but it does. It does affect us in different ways. And with all this being said, just live life, smoke less. Boom. That's all it is. Or smoke more. Whatever the case may be, I really can't tell somebody do nothing. I just want everybody to be more healthy in life. Oh, another thing, I had a Uber driver actually who is rather spiritual. It was a lucky drive. I was meant to be late, to be honest. I was late for work and I had to get an Uber all the way from New Jersey to New York. $52. Never do it again, but it was meant to happen because I got an Uber driver who does meditation and yoga classes and all this different stuff. And I told her about how I stopped smoking, and she was like, you know, it's not always the weed that is so bad. Like, it's not the most horrible thing, which I totally agree with, but it's something I never thought about. And she said it's about the weed that you get and who you're getting it from. She said that's the issue. And I have done it before where I got a blunt and I charge it with my crystals, because it does change the frequency and the energy that is of that weed. Because when energy is in everything, you feel me? Everything we touch, we are transmitting our energy to it. And imagine the people that are growing our weed just in their backyard. You know what I mean? Unless you in California or Colorado or somewhere you got dispensaries. I'm talking about the hood weed right now. You feel me? The motive behind this weed is for them to get money and get rich, and for them to give it to us. For us to like it so we can keep buying off of them. There's no positive energy. Now, let's just say it was a guru, a spiritual guru who grew his weed, and he sat there and he talked to them and he meditated with them, and he kept his crystals around them. He put good energy into it. That's a whole different kind of weed that you about to smoke. If you got that mindset, that's a whole different kind of weed you about to smoke. But imagine that's not something we're getting. We're not getting that kind of love. The weed that we get, it's not getting that kind of spiritual loving. So we're not bringing that into our body. We just smoking weed that is intended on sales and addiction and money, and that plays a big part too. Yeah, that's honestly all I really had to talk about, was how I stopped smoking again, but won't be going back to it again because it's just not worth it, man. I'm trying to have this job for a while too, so definitely not going back. But yeah, and if you really just want to stop and you need help, don't ask for my help, because honestly, I'm the kind of person where if you be like, I'm going through this and this and this and this, I'm gonna be like, sis, you need a smoke. You need a blunt right now. I'm sorry. I know I should tell you to stop and feel what you're going through, but you might need a blunt, because I know what it feels like. So don't come to me for advice. This is not an advice video. This is just a video spreading why I stopped smoking, how it helped me when I stopped smoking, and just, you know, stuff about not smoking, and maybe it will influence you, but it's not advice to you, because I don't like telling people what to do. I'm that type of person where once I give you advice, I say, well, I don't know, that's just me, because I don't want to be in charge of whatever the fuck you decide to do. So you feel me? But yep, letting that be the end of the video. I'm gonna try to post more. Try is a very important word in that sentence, try, because as you can see, I had a YouTube since like 2015. It is now 2018, and I still post in little spurts, but I still get some subscribers sometimes. So you know what, shout out to y'all that still follow me, subscribe to me even though I haven't posted, people that still comment on my stuff even though I haven't posted. Like, y'all real ones, for real. And this is the reason why, honestly, I still make videos sometimes for the people that still support me, even though I don't do the best that I should be on YouTube. So shout out to y'all. Peace.